day, welcome to Deedee's Kitchen. Today I've got a special treat. It's a little different. A lot of my Portuguese friends already know. It's called quails, which I probably am not going to say this right. My Portuguese isn't good. Corniças in Portuguese. Now, a lot of people fry them after marinating them. I'm going to put them on the grill. The thing is, I like to marinate them for a minimum of 1 day. Okay? Now, I'm just going to, let me see. Okay. I think you can see me good. Now, here's what they look like. They're tiny little buggers. Okay? And this is what I do. You're going to have to cut these in half, okay? And you're going to pull off any feathers you see, because like chicken, they don't do a good job cleaning these things. Okay? Cut that right out. Okay? Then, see how it looks? I'm going to cut it right down the breast, okay? With my kitchen scissors. Just like when you butterfly a chicken, same thing. Pull out any insides you see there. I don't like to cook them. It's going to look like this. You just want to make sure, they're going to get washed, but you want to make sure that you clean every little feather off them, okay? And then, I'm going to do all these because I'm not going to bore you. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to give them, I'm going to wash them. Just like you would wash a whole chicken with some salt and a little lemon. Rub one, do them individually. And then I'll show you how to make the marinade. Okie dokie. Thanks, dolls. Hi, dolls. I got my quails here. They're soaking in, I washed them all, plucked all their feathers. They're soaking in nice, I rinsed them all too under the faucet. Then I put some nice water in here with some salt, and I gave them some lemon juice. Not too much lemon juice, just enough to give them a nice little bath. And they're only going to soak for 10 minutes, and then I'll rinse them again. Okay, in here, I got a little ahead of myself. We're going to make the marinade. So I have 3 tablespoons of a hot crushed pepper. Any one of your choice. You can use hot sauce. I prefer the crushed pepper. The wet one. I'm going to put, usually I put 2 bay leaves. My bay leaves are mini. So I put 4. Now about a teaspoon of salt. And I get really nervous because that crushed pepper is salty. But I'm going to go for it. 1 tablespoon of a sweet paprika. I have a sweet Spanish one. Not that I buy everything Spanish. I found it at Marshall's and it is very good, very good. Okay, here is 4 cloves of garlic. There you go. Now here where my controversy comes. This is what I do. Oops, I gotta get a paper towel. Oh, I can use my apron. Oh, if you're wondering about my apron, my little niece again, Alyssa. Let me, she can see what it says. The captain's wife is always right. Just ask the captain. Thought it's very cute. It says Mariner's rule. She's always doing me some stuff. Okay, so I'm going to dump the whole beer. Okay. I like beer because I think it keeps the meat nice and tender. Okay. My husband said when I just put beer, it doesn't come out like it's marinated enough. So I douse it with some Chardonnay. Buy a nice Chardonnay. This was a nice one. Can you believe it? It has a screw top. I got, let me tell you how many I have there. 18 because they come 6 in a pack. And you might be seeing that's a lot. They don't have a lot of meat. What I usually do, I mean, I could eat them for a meal. Sometimes if I have a lot of people and I don't want to be making so many, I just put them as appetizer and I cut them completely in half. Completely. Okay, this is where my son-in-law gets upset. How do I know if this is good? I have to taste it, right? That's good. Believe it or not, Needs a little more salt. I'm gonna try. Let's use the Himalayan in there. That is good. Okay, so I think that's going to be perfect. Let me see. You probably can't see it. But you get the gist of it. I'm going to add a tad more of wine. I'm not really a wine drinker, so when I buy it, I try to buy a decent. If it's $3.99, I know it's not good, right? I think that one was $11. What's the name of it? I never heard of it. Simi. Sonoma County. It's a Chardonnay. Chardonnay is a little stronger than a Pinot of a Sauvignon Blanc. This is more stronger. Okay, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to leave this sit a little while. I'm going to go over to the sink, rinse these again, and put them in my marinating dish, and I'll be right back. Okay, you dolls. So here it is. I've got the quails here. And you might think, oh, it's all stacked. But this is a nice dish. From Tupperware, I've had this, gosh, since I was a youngster. Okay, so I have the marinade here. And what I'm just very easy, I'm going to pour this in. All over. It's going to go everywhere. Okay. Now I'm going to put a little bit back in here. Let's see if I can do this. Oh, good. Okay, because they're going to be able to put the lid on, right? I like to marinate in this. Most of the times, a lot of times, I'll marinate in a Ziploc bag so I can shake it. But this is good because I put the lid on. And I'm probably, I don't know when the hubs is going to be here. You could do this tomorrow after 24 hours, okay? The longer you leave it, if you leave it an extra day, the better it is. It's all up to you. Taste your marinade. I don't know how, if you got a better way to make a marinade and not taste it, let me know, because I want your secrets. Because my son-in-law really grosses out when I do that. But I have to taste. So I might serve these with rice. My husband really likes them with French fries. But if anybody knows me, this is why I don't fry these. I don't fry for two reasons, okay? Number one is I don't like the mess it makes of my stove. If I fry it outside, it's different. And number two, a lot of fried foods makes Deedee's stomach hurt. So I don't do it. Okay, so you're probably going to see this on Sunday. So have a happy Sunday. But I'm not going to end the video here because I'm coming back when they're done. And I'm going to show you how I cook them on the grill and how I plate it up. Okay. I'm going to get this in the fridge. I like to hold it over the sink and give it a good shush. And I'll do that quite often before I go to bed. And some more tomorrow before I cook it. And that's how you get it all. Just like you saw yesterday, it's been marinating. Good 24 hours. Now I'm going to take it out to the grill.
This is on.
Okay, dolls, there you have it. There you have it. Don't touch, honey, don't touch.
What is it?
The only thing I would advise is you keep it on a low flame. Keep lifting the cover, flip them often.
Yeah.
I had a couple that just didn't make it. They just didn't make it. So that's it. I'm going to serve this with just some plain white rice. And I think I'm going to have fresh green beans with it. Put a little olive oil over them. And that's about it. We're going to call it dinner, not an appetizer. Now don't forget, dolls, you give Deedee a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Every time we post a new video, you'll be notified.
Yeah.
Okay, dolls, have a happy Sunday.
Yeah.
Love everybody. Say love y'all. Bye.